You're listening to the John and Heidi Show. Now, featuring the wit and wisdom of Dan Farris.
Okay, dudes, let's walk this sucker.
On Sunny 93.3.
And it's time right now for the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Mr. Dan Farris. How you doing, Dan?
Doing all right. Good morning, you guys. How you doing, Heidi?
Good morning. I'm super. How are you?
Fantastic. Let's torch up. We're going to need a pretty darn big celebrity birthday cake this morning.
Oh, really?
That's all there is. Yeah, some interesting birthdays. Molly Ringwald is 52.
Oh, yeah.
I always liked her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's busy being a mom and stuff like that. She seems pretty solid for someone who, did the Hollywood role for 30 plus years.
Yeah, absolutely.
Matt Dillon is 56.
Really?
Yeah.
So they
Vanna
share a
White.
birthday. That's cool.
They do. Vanna White is 62.
Cool.
John Travolta can now get Social Security, 65.
Nice.
And this is the one that kind of made me go, what?
Oh, who's that?
Yoko Ono is 87.
Oh.
That doesn't seem possible.
Yeah, she's still running around. She leads the charge with anti-fracking, and she's an activist still. But here's the thing. Yoko Ono, who, of course, made, international fame after, marrying John Lennon of the Beatles, of course. Yoko Ono has a net worth of $600 million.
Whoa.
There's apparently some dough in that peace-nickness.
Well, a lot of that money came from her marriage to John Lennon.
Okay.
Consider this. Ringo Starr, of course, Beatles drummer, has a net worth of about half that, which I thought was fascinating.
Wow.
But on the other hand, Paul McCartney's worth over $1 billion, so you just never know.
Well, Ringo Starr, the reason he's not worth as much is because he spent most of his money on beard wax.
That's true. Ringo's a rascal. I still like watching him in concert.
A lot of the money goes to the people who actually wrote the songs, doesn't it? I mean, if you're the songwriter, you're making more money.
Yeah, John Lennon penned several. Paul McCartney penned several.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, very cool. Dan, thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I dig deep, man, for interesting stuff like that, and I don't have any more facts on bread left over, by the way.
Oh, no.
It's
I
okay.
hate to disappoint you.
Well, the good news is, Dan, I happen to have a page here with several bread facts. I'm just kidding. Now, coming up in a bit, we've got Ranger Dan. We have some entertainment news. We got a lot of fun stuff on this Tuesday. Thank you for listening to the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris.
When was the last time you got a new credit card? If you have a card that's been in your purse or wallet for a long time, you should check and see if you're getting the best rates. You may find a better credit card that will give you the points you want or cashback options you don't get right now. At bettercreditcards.com, you see all the major credit card companies and their best offers. Let them compete to earn your business. And if the one you have right now is better, keep it. Find a card that's a better fit for you at bettercreditcards.com. That's bettercreditcards.com.
And it's time right now for Ranger Dan's Critter Corner.
Well, I'm rough, tough, and ready. I'm a heck of a man. Eat my beans and weenies from a frying pan.
He's Ranger Dan.
Easy. I'm Ranger Dan. Well, I love to wrestle bears and lasso ducks. Run over possums in my government truck.
He's Ranger Dan.
Easy. I'm Ranger Dan. Well, I loves all the campers and the animals, too. If you're picking on them critters, I'm coming after you.
He's Ranger Dan.
Yes, sir. I'm Ranger Dan.
Good morning, Ranger Dan.
Good morning, Ranger Dan.
Well, hey, top of the morning to you two here. Hey, take a little sippy poo, a little medicine here. Oh, it's better going down than it is coming up again. Hey, let's jump right into this. Off and on for the past couple weeks, and some people been going, well, Ranger Dan, pigeons ain't really nature. Again, I called it nature because it's nature and it's neat, and then I put them together. And say it with me, nature. Pigeons are more of a urban city type thing. Well, that may be true, but hey, little radio rangers, not everybody really has the wherewithal to be out in the country and traipsing through the woods and going to the state parks and enjoying nature like old Ranger Dan can. And pigeons have gotten a bum rap over the years. Everybody just kind of assumes they're dirty, filthy little beasts just flying around in great big herds, great big flocks and stuff like that. When the fact of the matter is, pigeons are pretty darn smart and they're pretty darn fast. And you can train pigeons to do all kinds of things, including race.
Okay.
Racing. Pigeon racing around the world's a big deal. I mentioned about a week back that a premier racing pigeon just sold for about $300,000. Which got me to thinking, man could actually find a source for some good pigeons. There might be $1 or $2 in there. Of course, on a nonprofit basis, because Ranger Dan Enterprises, a subsidiary of Ranger Dan Global, may or may not be a 501c3 nonprofit organization. So we got to thinking, where could a man get his hands on some mighty fine pigeons right here in the Sioux Falls area? Well, that, of course, would be those little twin cathedral towers over at St. Joe's Cathedral. But here's the thing, apparently just showing up unannounced and kind of going through the door there in the dead of night and trying to climb those great big stairways up to those steeples is apparently unacceptable. I got to tell you what, talk about surprise. Who knew nuns could move that fast and hit that darn hard? Tell you what, they get moving in them sensible shoes. They get, holy moly, Rocky. I got to, after the, whoa, man, caught off guard. Something about, had to keep my tranquilizer dart gun holstered there, but I'll tell you what, I was tempted. So anyway, some things were said, some mistakes were made, and after a little set me down, and they unduct taped me and we sat down to a little fish fry. We got to talking. Turns out the sisters be more than happy to help old Ranger Dan Enterprises with pretty much an endless supply of some of those cathedral pigeons for just 10% of the action.
Nice.
Or in this case, so we refer to it as a tie.
Oh.
We don't have all the details quite worked out yet, but you stay tuned, and looks like your opportunity to join your very own official Ranger Dan Pigeon is coming pretty soon. So here you go, little Radio Ranger. That's all the time we have this morning. You know the drill. Go to church, say your prayers, eat vegetables. Don't be playing soccer. Don't let me catch you wearing Crocs. This is Ranger Dan, a little beat up and no worse for the wearers. Out, yes, sir.
Ranger Dan's Critter Corner.
If you struggle to drink without drinking too much, there is help. There are programs designed to help take alcohol out of your life for good at timeforrehab.com. Don't let a drinking problem spill over into other areas of your life. Get help to quit drinking and start living the life you truly deserve at timeforrehab.com. That's timeforrehab.com. Your insurance may cover everything. Learn more at timeforrehab.com. That's timeforrehab.com.
And it's time right now for Water Cooler Talk, brought to you by Aqua One. Mr. Dan Farris back in the studio with a pile of is it very important news today, Dan?
It's not, I found it just fascinating as opposed to it's probably important to people who've done business with this guy. We're going West River this morning.
Okay.
The deep-seedy underbelly of bad business practices. And thanks to Kello for supplying me with all this information. All right, this guy's got an $8 million yacht, $2.5 million home, about $500,000 worth of jewelry. This is all coming out of court papers. This is pretty massive. This has to do with a Rapid City businessman. Who apparently has defrauded his customers out of tens of millions of dollars.
Who is that?
This indictment says Kent Dwayne Anderson bought piles and piles and piles and piles of non-organic grain and seed products, marked up the price, and then marketed and sold them as organic.
Yeah, that's a bad idea. You don't do that.
Yeah, that's all coming home to roost now. It's a main company, or the website for Greenleaf Resources is how they do business. Says companies specialize in flax and canola products. The site says Greenleaf does business in the United States, Canada, Malaysia, China, what? And Europe. Huh. So, yeah, he's basically been fleecing the world of agriculture. Now, there's nothing wrong with what he's been selling, but it's not organic. Right. And it's billed as organic. And, like I know when it comes to organic, that price is dinging up.
Oh, yeah.
It just is. So, says here between 2012 and 2017, court papers say Anderson's businesses sold $75 million worth of grain and seed products, and $71 million of those products were falsely sold.
Oh, my goodness.
As organic. And he's been living pretty large. It'll be fascinating to see where this comes out. Really, it's really no different than this whole essential oils thing.
Yeah.
This essential oil smells a lot like Pennzoil.
Hey, what the heck's going on here? So, yeah, just thought I ran across that and just thought, holy moly, Rocky.
I need to go on our website now and remove that 100% organic radio because I don't know if I can prove
That's
that.
it. Well, it kind of is. I know we're, wait a minute, what is, nope, that's a whole different deal. Oh, man, I got shushed in church a few weeks ago. What is that stuff in bread that everybody dodges anymore?
Gluten.
Yeah. When Pastor went in there, there's gluten-free options in the back. When we were, for some reason, I started laughing.
Gluten-free Christ, anyone?
Because I thought it was funny, and I still do.
Well, Dan, thank you for that report, sir.
Absolutely.
All right, you're listening to the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Mr. Dan Farris.
Do you have a lucky shirt? FunkyMonkeyShirts.com has several lucky shirts to wear next month for St. Patrick's Day. Or if it's a really lucky shirt, you can wear it every day. Green shirts, 4-leaf clovers, Irish sayings, and more. Don't wait. If you order your lucky shirt right now, it can be here in time to wear for St. Patrick's Day. Find t-shirts, sweatshirts, hoodies, and more at FunkyMonkeyShirts.com. That's FunkyMonkeyShirts.com.
Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris. Coming up this weekend, we've got a really fun thing happening at the Elride Shrine. It's called Rock the Shrine. All of the details at RockTheShrine.com. And guess what, guys? We're going to give away some tickets.
Nice.
If you would like to win some tickets to go to Rock the Shrine, you can win those on our Facebook page, facebook.com/sunnyradio. And be sure to share with your friends because then they'll have a chance to win. And it's not just like a pair of tickets. It's like a whole party. So you and a bunch of friends can go. So if you register and they register, you have more chances to win, right? Mm-hmm. It's a good plan
Sure.
there.
Yes.
So share it if you care. And we would love to have you at the really fun event, Rock the Shrine. They're going to be giving away $1,000 this weekend for a karaoke contest. And they've got a really cool band that'll be there performing as well. All of the details at RockTheShrine.com.
Student loan debt is out of control for many people. Are you one of them? The average graduate walks away with anywhere from $25,000 to $40,000 in student loans. Believe it or not, 2% even manage to owe over $100,000 by the time they graduate. If you have several different student loans, let us consolidate them into one loan and one payment at singlestudentloan.com. If you have only one student loan, we may be able to offer you a better rate to help you get that loan paid off sooner at singlestudentloan.com. That's singlestudentloan.com.
And it's time right now for entertainment news of the day with Mr. Dan Farris.
Hey, celebrities are fabulous. We're going to do a complete turnaround on what we normally do here about celebrities. It just happens to be we are coming up on, or it may already be, the can you believe it? The 35th anniversary since the release of the fantastic film The Breakfast
Club.
I
35
love
years.
that movie.
It's a good one.
Yep. In fact, it turned 35 on February 15th. So here's what we're going to do. And John and Heidi, I'm going to put you into competition.
Oh, okay, cool.
Because I know both you guys, man, you cut your teeth on the 80s. It's a big deal. You're movie geniuses. You're 80s music geniuses. You're all about this thing. No, I've got multiple choice questions, all right? And whoever gets the right answer first is going to score. And there's a bunch of questions, but I think we're going to break this down into 2 or 3 parts as the days go by. Okay.
Ready.
Are you ready?
I
Are
just
you
need to
with
turn
me?
Heidi's microphone off, and then I'll be ready.
Yep. Okay, from the movie The Breakfast Club, question 1. What is the topic that students are assigned to write essays on in detention? Is it why they're in detention, who they want to be, who they think they are, or when they're going to grow up? That is completely correct. Heidi scores 1.
I didn't know we were going to just shout out the answer here.
No, write it down and hand it to me, John.
I was looking for my buzzer.
No, you just belt it right out there, champ.
I'm going to just start shouting out things that I'm thinking too now.
All right, this one should be a no-brainer. I won't even tell you. If you know the answer, just shout it out, or else I'll give you your options.
Ready.
Emilio Estevez.
who sings the movie's theme song?
Simple Minds.
Yeah, good job,
Correct.
John.
Thank you very much.
It's 1-1.
I had to put my hand over Heidi's mouth for that one. I don't need a buzzer.
Okay, now I believe this who played Allison? Was that Ali Sheedy?
Yeah. Did we get that one right?
Okay. What? Nope. Here's your question: what did Allison do to get detention?
Nothing. She had nothing better to do.
Yeah. She wasn't even supposed to be there.
Wow, Heidi, that's really impressive. It's absolutely true. That's just kind of sad, isn't it? And I think we could all relate to Allison. I know I did. Okay, in the movie, Andy, the character of Andy, had a massive lunch. What food was not part of Andy's massive lunch? A banana, cookies, an orange, or chips?
Cookies.
You're both incorrect. It's an orange. You both get 0, and you'll like it. Good day.
Now sit at the back of the class.
All right, that's it. We'll do one more. We'll just one more. Are you ready?
I said ready first, by the way.
What does Bender receive from Claire at the end of
her earring?
The day?
Yeah. Dang it. Earring.
Single diamond earring. Story of my life. Heidi wiped you out 3 to 1.
She did indeed. But I'm a gentleman. I always let ladies go first.
So good job. I got to tell you what, though, to this day, when that song comes on, that's one of those songs that I still crank to
I love that song. Yeah.
There's so many good songs on that soundtrack.
Fantastic.
It's like one after another after another.
Yeah.
It's really
It's a
good. John
good
Hughes was
soundtrack.
really good at picking amazing music.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and that movie still kind of holds up to this day. So there you go, 35th anniversary of the Breakfast Club, and maybe we'll jump back in this
fun,
next
Dan.
couple days. So we'll see
Thank you,
how
Dan.
it goes. Well, good job, you guys. All right, congratulations, Heidi. You win a
Thank you.
Very nice. It's going to look good on you. Too bad the only size we have is 2X. That was meant for me. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris.